Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there? Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the best. Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty.
Solidify! Ha! Ha!
These super evil hilly Hey! Seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing. Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He's scared. Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is... But the magic he was using seemed even more adeptacy than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on close...
My name's Paimon, and...
Then it is right that our paths coincide. The one before you is the Adeptus. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant...
There are different levels of Adepti. Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One...
Have you seen the Master of Star? I believe that now. There is fine. Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. True, not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like, once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques...
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose. Oh, are you believers too? After my but then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé, and I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him,
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental...
What do you think? one's adherents may exaggerate a little. Surely you jest. There was once a senior adept. All things are connected. That which mortals call imagination. In other words, their wishes are already...
Nope. It makes...
Indeed. You are perceptive.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Hey, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
Indeed. It would be inappropriate for one to remove one's mask. One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes? One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish. So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must see...
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all. Oh, that's right. Some of those believers meant... Well, Paimon's not forking up. You don't even have a vision. Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food. Can they? Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work. Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
Buying or not? So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guard?
Yes. Here. And...
Oh, aren't you generous?
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it... well, anyway... It was definitely a book about the Adepti. Well, could be. But now that Paimon thinks about it, there's something that's just not right about this guy. So, what you're trying to say is that he can't grant people's wish? Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something.
So, are you buying or not?
Hey there! We'd like a copy of...
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become... You're a rare breed of youngster, if this is what you like to read.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, Miasmas, monsters and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath. Restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas. Do you think that it could have anything? No, surely not. The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods, poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable... it's so tragic. After every... The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War, all of which sound pretty horrendous. Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier... Yep, So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where do... Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Joy... To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So, alright.
So, are you buying or not?
Flee at my command, foul demon! Flee! Why won't you flee?
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here too.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Time for retribution!
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the sigil... Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in...
Sigil of permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar? Right! It's a keepsake of the Adept... No wonder he was able to...
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely were one but given another.
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly...
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal power.
So you were just bragging after all! Come on, Traveler. Oh, it's that Conqueror of Demons again! No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilichurls. Let's see what a real Adeptus has to say about all this.
It's you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic.
Huh? He isn't usually this, but you are exorcising demons!
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean... Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the poor Xiao!
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a...
Oh!
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we
Wait! Take us with you! We'll...
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case...
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being...
Well, Come on then.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this. Finish your preparations, and we shall enter.
Ooh, this place gives...
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone God. Worthless! Worthless!
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? Paimon's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time, too.
Star Snatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Worthless! Boring! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Boring! Here! 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 Boring! It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under... Now, this...
Ooh, Paimon!
An Adeptus who grants wishes.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes yet?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons on... Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adeptus...
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke with... Oh, one more thing? That fake Adeptus has a sigil of...
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got a... And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with the...
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill more.
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to... I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body. That one might... But it can also be used to call...
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A sensor.
Reduce the temperature. But as for the sensor and the 7 lamps...
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after...
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests...
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
Well, I'll be. A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them...
For the dream trawler ritual, I have been in the shrine for far longer than... Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti art.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous... They serve little purpose here, in any case.
This sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine. So next, we just need to grab the 7-star... We've got all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we? Huh? Where'd he go?
I presumed that once you had acquired what you came for...
It's that guy...
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and sensor used in the mortal lingering ritual... My form is no longer... I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas.
bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Leo. That aside, you were.
So, you.
I sense his aura upon you. Even after all these millennia, I am truly.
Don't say that, Pervases. You said.
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the conqueror of demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out.
Pervases.
I apologize. Birthdays are joy. Mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two. And please pass on my regards to the conqueror. If only I... By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By...
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really... We should get going. But let's come back...
Have you gathered the items? This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless.
Oh, and, he's...
Pervases. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. Place the sensor in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step, there are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense.
That seems like a...
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their failure to take this seriously.
Stop talking!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts. And then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin! Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their if all goes well. Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth. If you have no other questions, let...
Then we meditate. Ugh. Paimon really... Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire 1 arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two...
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless, dead. Impossible. One was just lying in peace. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. One must indeed be...
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Huh? What is the meaning of this?
All right, time to...
Such impertinence. Where are one's... Hey, stop it! Stop it! Ah! Please stop! I surrender! I surrender! Yes, I do. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune? Please, great adept.
We did call your spirit here, but...
You deceived the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an adeptus. One day.
Seems like Shells...
Oh, great adeptus. Might I ask your name? It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my...
You know about Shells?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. To this day, I'm an avid but ever since I discovered a at first... Yes. Oh, great I swear to turn away...
I will remember your...
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your
He seemed very... Oh, wait.
Let me guess where you're from.
Hey there, boss!
Star Snatcher. He signed in here under the name Wong Ping An. He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrim. Ah, yes! He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler.
How strange that he would leave. Come on, open it! Paimon's. Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets. Along with... Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time. Yeah. Anyway... We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want...
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled ticker fish.
Certainly. We'll prepare...
Huh. No almond tofu this time?
Ticker fish was Pervasi's favorite dish. I just wanted to...
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
Uh-huh. And so, Detective...
Howdy. Please, head straight on in.
Lantern Rite is nearly here. Why don't we decorate the inn this year? Oh, don't you know? On the first full moon of the first month each year, Liyue celebrates the Lantern Rite. It's a festival to commemorate the heroes from the past. After dark, the people release Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns into the night sky. Oh, may the flames of wisdom spread to all and never be extinguished. This is the meaning of the lanterns. We believe they act as the beacons in the night, guiding bygone heroes.
Wow, it sounds like a grand festival. And where there's a grand festival, you catch Paimon's drift?
You want to get involved in the lantern rite? That's great! The festive period leading up to the day itself is all... During this time, we pray to bring peace and ward off bad luck. If you're looking to take part, it's not too late. Oh, also, if you're able to, could you... We're not close. I wouldn't know how to ask him myself. But it seems that you've grown from...
Yeah, Paimon thinks it might be best to leave him alone for a few days.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, if you leave too late, the city will be crowded with people and... Get going. Happy Lantern Rite.
Young lady, if I may be so bold, how much for the floating thing,
What a strange thing to... But Paimon's curious? What number... Oh, forget it. Let's assume you...
As a matter of fact, I'm having some financial trouble recently. I'm just a small-time
You know, the more you talk, the more suspicious you sound.
My, someone's in a grumpy mood.
Ooh, suspiciously trustworthy.
So, I assume you two and this year's Mingxiao Lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The plastrite that will lift the lantern into the air it's big enough to make you wonder. If the fabled float, I guess it must just be held up by a similarly sized chunk of
Sounds up.
I hope our paths cross again. Welcome to Liyue. Well, I can't speak for the whole of Liyue Harbor, but you're always...
Wow, so many stalls. Here, there, everywhere.
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets, all from my time with the Crux.
I'm Ching Ching. Last night in my dream, Dolly told me her wish was to... So I gave her to the lady over by the big deer land. I did the right thing.
There seems to be something mysterious about this photographic apparatus.
I still have these. I still have these.
Crumble!
Oz, we're
heal thyself. Let's light it up.
Crumble!
Welcome. Please take a seat.
Building materials. Yes, this seems to be enough. And I still have these.
This year's Mingxiao lantern is dedicated to Skybracer. Well, that's the plan. I do hope they make the antlers big enough. The story goes that the antlers were made, but then that fateful battle happened. The gods exchanged powerful blows, and the mountain started collapsing. To avoid impacting the villagers he used those blood-drenched antlers as a wedge to prop up the mountain. And if that wasn't enough thanks to him, Mount Tianheng still stands tall and proud to this day. And the blood that he lost in the battle turned into the Bishui River. Surely the reason the Lantern Rite exists is because people goodbye. May the flames of wisdom spread to all, and never.
I've got a bunch of interesting...
Building materials. Yes, this seems...
Look! That stone is floating! If it wasn't held down, who knows?
This is the plasterite to be used for the Mingxiao lantern. The whole of the Xiao market is centered around...
Oh, hello!
I'm Zhang Zhou. Recently, I've been tracking progress on the... You seem like newcomers. Is this...
Yes! How can you...
Well, I don't remember running into any weird and wonderful mascots at last year's festival. You'll see lots of people releasing little lanterns during the festival. Those ones are called Xiao lanterns. But there's also a huge one, a joint effort by all the people of Liyue Harbor. Almost every business in Liyue has a booth at the annual Xiao market. But despite its popularity, this is the one time of the year they're not looking to make a profit.
So, the Xiao market...
Plenty. And if I do say so myself, the Lantern Rite is the best festival for sampling It is Liyue's biggest annual festival, after all. Showing off your craft is a great way to... So even if there's no mora to be made, everyone is secretly going all out to get their...
Folks in Liyue.
If you need any help, you can look for Wangya. She's overseeing... She's usually somewhere around the Xiao market. She's your first port of...
Oh, will she know which stall?
No doubt. When it comes to the Lantern Rite, no one...
Got it! Let's go to the Xiao market and then go to the...
Hi, can I help you? From the look of you, you don't hail from Liyue. Are you traveling overseeing? Not exactly. The Lantern Rite Festival belongs to the whole of Liyue. I'm just taking care of a few small things, doing my bit to make sure everyone who joins in the festivities has a good time.
We want to know where the tastiest...
The tastiest? Hard to say. I guess that depends on your person. If it gets any busier over there, I'm gonna... Hey, you'd best get over there. Oh, and if you are heading to Yinyan, please do me a... It's a summary of the data from last year's Lantern Rite, compiled by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It has a few operational tips for our vendors. If you're heading in that direction, as thanks, I've got a gift for you. When you get...
We really don't have enough hands on deck. If I'd known, I would have roped some others in.
What's the best thing?
Ah, customers. Take a look and decide for yourself. I can do anything on the menu. Or if there's something in particular you're after...
Huh. Now that you mention it, you do have a lot of options.
Naturally. If there's a dish I can't cook, I've yet to hear about it. Same every year. The old operational tips. Hand it over. I'll use it to feed the... Come on then, place your orders. Aren't you here to eat?
There are so many. This one looks good. Huh? Grilled tiger fish. That's the one Seeing as the Lantern Rite is about commemorating the heroes of the past, let's order this one. This can be our way of...
Ah, your friend has a good eye for food. Please wait. I'll have it ready for you in no time. Okay, here's your...
delicious. Of course. What kind of a guide would Paimon be?
Well, hope you enjoy your food. If you get hungry again, you know where I am.
So you're back. What do you think? Oh, yeah? He said that last year, too. Anyway, not to worry. Here's the gift I was talking about.
Wow.
I'm afraid... But if you're interested in Xiao Lanterns, you can ask Jingming over there.
So, he's responsible?
That's right. He should...
If we... Let's find Jing...
Now, isn't this lively?
Who would have thought the people of Liyue could build a lantern so big?
At this rate, we should be able to meet the deadline. Teach you how to make Xiao lanterns. Oh, I'll be happy to teach you. There's no one way to make a Xiao. I should have some spare materials over here. Just...
That was so complicated.
It all comes with practice. Folks like you who want to learn my craft are a rare find nowadays.
Did you build that humongous...
That one? I suppose it's fair to say the
So it was a
Surely you've heard about it. The Xiao Market is actually a fundraiser.
Whoa. So that...
Such is the Lantern Rite tradition. The Ministry of Civil Affairs might be covering the bulk of the costs, but it's the citizens of Liyue.
Oh, so that's what that little girl meant when she said she donated her... But since when do you build Ming?
Well, the Lantern Rite is a major festival. If somebody wants to make a contribution, no matter... Or in this case, symbolic, we tend not to reject them. All... Especially considering how grand of an occasion the Lantern Rite is for everyone. People believe... Alrighty then. Shouldn't you... Of course, if you want to make another... Happy Lantern Rite.
Building materials. Yes, this seems to be enough.
These Xiao lanterns are very warm.
So, did you...
And he taught us... Even though Paimon...
No worries. You can always ask... I should go. Duty calls.
Who would have thought the people of Liyue could build a lantern so big? Liyue could build a lantern so big.
I can't believe that.
I just like to make people smile.
Crumble!
I'm sure they'd sell well in Snezhnaya.
Oz, reveal thyself!
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take...
By royal
So troublesome. Another test subject. Stabilize. That tingle? That was...